Dear Addison. Hanging out at the Cards office right now.
There's a Canadian conversion kit.
Happy July 31st. Someone asked me a great question on YouTube. I'm gonna butcher this name. I think it's Mikkel Lambert. Just a great point. I'm always afraid for making mistakes. It's a mental disease that everyone needs to get rid of. I wish there was a quick and permanent fix for it. Me too. I'm a huge fan of this guy, David Chang. David is, famous restaurateur and chef and kind of a personality and celebrity these days now.
Dude, congrats on everything. You have 4 Momofukus in New York, also in Sydney, in Toronto, and you have an announcement tonight?
We signed a lease to open up in my hometown, Washington, D.C.
He's on multiple kind of Netflix specials, like Mind of a Chef. He's in the first season. And now he's got another Netflix special, all him, called Ugly Delicious. Highly recommend watching these things. Now he's also got a podcast. I was listening, I think it was episode 2 or episode 3 of the David Chang Show, listening to him talk about opening up his new restaurant in LA called Major Domo, planning the menu and picking the spot. What kind of struck me about him is here's a guy who's had a vast amount of success, more success than most chefs will probably ever achieve. And yet the guy describes the scenario that he's in which he's constantly trying to push his team and himself to fail more. And only in failure will they start making discoveries of things that are different and unique in the culinary world. But it's agonizing. And it's agonizing for him. Even this person who has practiced at this, who knows what it takes to succeed, which is this vast amount of experimentation and failure, is agonized by the process and feels emotional and has a hard time with this process. In episode 1, you also kind of start hearing about how some of his restaurants haven't worked out and he's had some emotional trauma. I mean, again, super successful person, and he's going through a lot of stuff. So I leave that as a reminder of hopefully that all of us, it's not just those of us who aren't as accomplished or those of us who, haven't succeeded as much, that we're afraid of failure. I think all of us are afraid of failure. We're all agonizing about it. So we're all in it together. It makes it feel a little bit more natural to know that I too, when I struggle with failing and failing and failing, know that there are other people who realize how important it is and still realize how it sucks to fail. And I'll see you tomorrow. Love, Dad.